Were you ever load managed, Chris Webber?
That's such a tricky discussion. I wasn't, and I feel that even though I've had a really great long career, I feel that it would have been improved with load management. But that's so many factors. For instance, load management could also be practice. Like I played in the era where, unfortunately, practice, and we all made fun of AI for saying this, but practice was just as important as the games, and that's not true. It's just not true, especially when you're a professional. So let's just take, a quarterback. And let's say it's a veteran quarterback. We didn't care about Drew Brees practicing when he came back and said, no, my finger's healthy. I didn't throw this much this week, but don't worry. Because he knows those plays. Drew Brees is not going to get better from practice. He's going to get better in the film room. He's going to get better sitting down, listening, and seeing what the game plan is. But out there physically exerting and injuries and things like that, a 3-hour practice of pressing, coaching was really antiquated in our style in the last 20 years, and I do think we have to look at data. However, the tickets, the season holders, the season ticket holders, the TV audience, we deserve to see these games. And so I think there's a way with scheduling, especially on national TV night. The NBA can control the schedule and say no back-to-backs if you have an ESPN game on Wednesday, no back-to-backs if you have a Turner game on Wednesday I'm on Thursday, because you want these players to play. So if it is a load management, I think that the league can help by lightening the load so that you don't have to lighten the load on game nights. They've already done that by taking away so many back-to-backs. They've done that by lengthening the time that you come back after All-Star games. So the league is doing everything they can, and now I think they need to address that with the national TV schedule. Hey, let's just not have the Clippers play Wednesday and Thursday back-to-back so ESPN can get their audience and Turner can get their audience. You know what I mean? There's ways to go about it, and I hope that we'll address it, and all the fans will be better and happier for it.
What do you think, Chris Webber, though, of the theory that Earl Watson put out on Twitter and LeBron echoed in a conversation with Yahoo that the load management really needs to be managed at the AAU level, that youth travel basketball teams are playing 12 to 15 games a weekend, as Watson tweeted out, to keep the monthly fees validated, that's where the toll of playing basketball starts and eventually manifests itself in the NBA. What do you think of that idea, Chris?
I think they're 100% correct. And that's why the NBA is having to pay the price for it. And that's why I'm saying the NBA should worry about the schedule and this and that, because until we go back and get them, just let me just say this to parents out there, because I'm a parent. I get how tough it is to be a parent. I get how you want your kids to be in the best environment. But let me tell you guys something. There's no reason that your child should be playing 3 games a day. They're not getting better. It's no reason. A good coach wouldn't want kids to play 3 times a day. Not 3 soccer games a day, not 3 baseball games a day, maybe a double header here and there for baseball. But you don't go every day. That's the new way. So parents need to understand about load management for their kids. I understand everybody wants their kid to be a top 5 or, be in this ranking, but if you got game, you got game. And 3 games a day means nothing compared to 1 really good game a day. And I agree with them. You have to lighten the load. That's why we're seeing injuries being tracked at the NBA that we haven't had at this volume before, because even if a guy doesn't play past his sophomore year, guess what? He's coming into the league as if he's had 4 NBA seasons under his belt because he's playing that many games. And so LeBron, Earl Watson, they live it. They are so right about it, and I think we have to address that. But before, because like they said, it's about money, so that's going to be a slippery slope. So before we do, I think we have to address it from top to bottom, and then hopefully go back and make sure we change the way that we allow kids to play in sports. And hopefully that's with some type of governing body that has sense and that's not all about the money.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.